It is time.
Hey, welcome back to Galaxy Jams Reacts. I'm Kai, and we're here with our special guest, Jake from Kendall Street Company, and we're listening to Talking Heads. So this is from Stop Making Sense, which is a 1984 American concert film, and it featured this live performance. It was shot over the course of 3 nights in Hollywood. How do you say that? Pantages Theater on December 1983, so 80s. And the name of the song is Life During Wartime. So let's check that out.
This is the first concert video I've ever seen when I was young. I saw it in the theater.
Oh, you saw it when it was in the theater?
Oh, yeah.
Was it impactful?
Very.
Were people like dancing?
Yeah, people went kind of nuts.
In the theater, they went nuts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah?
One thing I'll say is the energy they have to pull this show off. Yeah. You'll see.
I like the synchronized movements. Look how young he is. He is just so engaged, like the whole show. He's really putting everything he has into it. The whole band is.
That's so cool.
Oh my god, I'd be partying so hard if I was there.
Jake, what do you think?
That's a great track. I love that. I love that song, and that this whole movie is really fun to watch. I love that first like breakdown, you know, after the guitar intro with the clapping, which was like a little bit like hard to follow. I feel like for a crowd clapping song, maybe, but they did pretty well, you know, clapping along. I'm also into the dancing, as you guys mentioned. It makes it really fun to watch. And the fact he has dedicated dancers with him, doing sometimes counter motion, but sometimes similar, it's really cohesive.
How did you first find out about the Talking Heads?
I first found out about the Talking Heads because of Kendall Street. You can trace most of my knowledge of music back to meeting those people.
Wow, that's great.
I didn't listen to like rock or certainly jam at all in high school. Really at all. I just listened to like jazz and pop and EDM. I used to DJ, but I don't do Yeah, so it was like a big. Well, EDM's actually pretty similar to jam, I think, but it was a big switch. That's why I didn't know any bands at Lock-In. 2017, yeah. After I met the band for the first time, they showed me Wolfpack too, which is kind of similar to this band.
I actually found out about
definitely.
Wolfpack because of being on this show with them. They showed it to me while we were doing a react, and I was like, wow, they're amazing.
Yeah, they're really fun.
One thing that's really cool about this concert is the way they started out, and I suggest highly, if you haven't seen this all the way through, just watch it. It's out there on streaming. But it's really cool how they do it because he comes out by himself with a boombox and acoustic guitar and does Psycho Killer, and then the next one, like the bass player and the drummer come out and they do another song, and then they keep adding people until they get to this crescendo part of the show. Where everybody's on stage, and it's really an energetic performance. David Byrne's still doing it. He just put out something last year. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I should have written it down. But it's an amazing show that he released, that he's still out there performing, still writing great music, and still getting so many people together to do the most interesting shows and live shows. And he's just a prolific songwriter and definitely a voice of our times.
We can only keep giving thanks, because he keeps doing it.
Exactly.
Heard about Detroit, heard about Pittsburgh, PA. You ought to know not to stand by the window. Somebody see you up there. I got some groceries, some peanut butter to last a couple of days. But I ain't got no speakers, ain't got no headphones, ain't got no records to play. Why stay in college? Why go to night school? Don't have no different this time. Can't write a letter, can't send a little postcard. I can't write nothing at all. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. I'll never hold you, I'll never kiss you, but I ain't got time for that now. Trouble in transit.
Dang, look how young he is, Bernie.
We've been knitting with the crowd. We got computers, we're tapping phone lines. Know that ain't allowed. We dress like students, we dress like housewives, or in a suit and a tie. Changed my hairstyle so many times now. What I look like? You make me shiver, I feel so tender. We make a pretty good team. Don't get exhausted, I'll do some driving. You wanna get you some sleep. And all my notebooks, oh my God, notebooks. They won't help me survive.
He's like, fuck that mic stand.
My chest is empty, burns like a furnace. The burning gives me a life.
Everybody's cardio's on 100.
I feel like this is like a workout video.
It's like pre-Tybo. My man on the congas going hard.
Man.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions?
I love David Byrne.
Perfect.
David Byrne is
perfect.
the best. 100%.
Yeah, it's one of the most frequently covered songs that I see, and for good reason. I mean, it's really a classic in every single sense of the word. This is like the funk anthem.
Yeah, I love it. And, the National Registry Library of Congress said it's the most culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant music film.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So,
The Vogue solo there at the end was really nice.
oh yeah.
Yeah, the synth solo, Bernie Worrell.
Yeah, Bernie Worrell.
Yeah.
It's again, I highly suggest watching the whole thing.
Exactly. Like usually we talk a lot during the song, but that I felt like we just needed to listen to the masters, lay it down. There wasn't a lot to say. It was just like, we're listening to the gospel here, fellas.
And again, the energy it took to run around the stage and to do. I mean, they were running the entire song.
Yep.
They were like running in place
Right.
for the entire song, and they did that night after night after night when they were doing these concerts.
It's a lot of cocaine. you
Yeah,
know?
people are just
could be.
putting everything they have and really leaving everything on stage
Yeah.
in every sense of that phrase.